Lance, we're going to talk a little bit about Greg Newsome, a guy who's been pretty good, just his second year, but seems to be really versatile.
Yeah, I think I love his ability to play inside and out. I think he's going to be very important this week with the Bengals, their trio of receivers. I think they're going to have to be a nickel a bunch. He can do a bunch of different things, especially if Ward can't play. He can play inside. He can play outside. He can play in space. He can tackle. He can play the bigger tight ends. He's 6 foot, 190-ish. I think he's versatile. I think he's going to be very, very important this Sunday for the Browns. Or this Monday for the Browns.
All right, let's take a look. Some of the things that we're talking about in terms of versatility and that he can do. This first video that we're going to look at, covering in the slot. How important is that? What do you see here from a coaching perspective?
Actually, this is the one outside. He's playing one. He's playing the one receiver. This is part of his versatility, be able to play inside and out. So he's outside here. Does a very nice job on an out route. Does a great job of changing direction, putting his foot in the ground, driving on the football, and making a great tackle. And once again, this is his ability to read the drop of the quarterback, read through the backfield, and make a great break on the ball.
So ability to close is kind of what you're getting at in terms of what you see there, just kind of getting on the receiver in a hurry.
Yeah, and he's very intelligent. He went to Northwestern, so he's very fundamentally sound. So he's reading through. He's in his zone. He's reading through that quarterback. That quarterback takes a short drop. With that short drop, he understands it's going to be a short route. The route is going to match the drop of the quarterback, and he does a great job of driving. Once he makes that decision, he drives on the ball and makes a good tackle for a short gain.
So the other thing you mentioned, inside and out. So one of the things that's going to be key, and we're going to see that in this next video clip, the ability to change direction.
Yeah, this is last year. This is against Jamar Chase last year. They had a really good battle. All these guys had a really good battle, and his ability to change direction, his hip mobility, he kind of gets turned here. Jamar Chase does a great job of getting on his blind spot, but then he changes direction and closes the gap. What I like here is that he's got his left hand guiding him, but not interfering with Chase, and then he uses that right hand, that near arm, to go over the top and make a great play. It's kind of just how you teach it. Really, really, really well done there.
Yeah, the other thing that jumps out in this one is his ball skills. I mean, that's timed perfectly.
Yeah, he can run. Fundamentally, he's very, very sound. He does a great job of looking when the receiver looks. He does a great job of getting his hands up when the receiver gets their hands up. Very good ball skills. Again, great space. What I like here is that his hips, he almost gets turned, and his ability to reroute those hips and drive on the football again. Really well done.
So the next thing we're going to look at, this one's going to be covering in the slot. And again, we mentioned inside and out. So this is another one that critical to the versatility piece.
Yeah, so he's in the slot. He's the second. He's on the bottom here on the numbers there on the 20. Emerson is outside here. He does a great job of driving. Guys trying to block him on a quick screen here. I think this is going to be very important this week. The Bengals don't run the ball very well, and their pass game is a lot of their run game as well. So get the ball quick to these guys, quick 3-step game or 1-step game. He's got to be able to tackle, especially in that slot. He's got to help on Nixon in the run game. I think he's going to be vital this week. And here's an example of him making a tackle, not on his guy, but coming from the slot to make a tackle.
And a good job working together with the other one. In this instance, the other defensive back there is MJ Emerson, the rookie. All right, we touched on this a little bit. His ability to break up passes and his ability to break on the ball is pretty good one here as well.
What I like about this one is when he gets there, he gets his left hand in. So he's going to drive on the ball. Jamar Chase is just going to run just a simple go route, which is hitches and slants and fades is what Jamar Chase does very well. Doesn't run a very complex tree. He's just really, really talented. And what I like about Newsome here is that he goes late. So when Chase goes for the ball, he goes for the ball. When Chase looks for the ball, he looks for the ball. And then he gets his left arm up in here, and that's what breaks the pass up. So, again, fundamentally sound, great technique. Does not panic when Chase runs by. Uses great recovery speed and makes a very, very good play here.
The other thing that we've seen is a couple of these breaks on the ball have been against Chase, an elite number one receiver in the NFL.
Yeah, he did. I like him. I want him to make some more splash plays for the Browns this year. I think he's been very, very good, but I think he's super talented. And I think the Browns secondary has been pretty solid, even though they've had their struggles in terms, when they're man coverage, they've had some good plays. They need some more splash plays. They need some more turnovers. And I think Newsome's one of those guys that can make a couple splash plays. And if Ward doesn't play this week again, he's going to have a big challenge in front of him. So he's going to have the big day.